Namaste, I'm Bonnie Sue and welcome to my sacred space. Today's yoga practice is going to be focused on our heart chakra. We'll be thinking about the color green today, thinking about that life force energy, that love, compassion that's just going to fill our entire vessel. We're going to try to work through some emotions today on our mat through this yin practice. So a yin practice, just a reminder to those who haven't practiced with me before, yin classes, we do a few asanas for longer periods of time. So we usually will try to push ourselves to a point where we start to feel a little bit of pain, and then we back off a little bit, utilizing our breath to try to move deeper into the asana. Props to use for today. If you do not have a bolster, which I highly suggest that you use for this practice, you can use pillows, or a blanket is also a good tip to have. Blocks can also be helpful. But in a yin class, for something with the heart chakra, this practice particularly, we're going to find a lot of comfort utilizing a bolster. And then, so before we open space, I'm just going to go ahead and apply some heart chakra essential oil to the soles of my feet. I always forget to smell it. If you're interested in the essential oil blend that I use, the recipe's in the Heart Chakra toolbox on my website. Take a peek at that. I also have pre-made bottles available as well. Just great essential oils that are going to help activate that chakra, open, balance that chakra. So I'm really excited about today's practice. Something I've been looking forward to holding space for a long time. So let's go ahead and begin by opening space. We're just going to sit in a comfortable seated position. Move the meat around on your bottom so you have a nice solid foundation. Just gently close the eyes, bringing your awareness to your breath. Throughout our entire practice today, it'd be wonderful if you can utilize your breath with the life force energy. So as we inhaling, we're imagining that green light filling up our entire vessel. And as we exhale, we're spreading that green light, we're spreading that compassion across the planet. So when we breathe it, we exhale it. Just imagine that breath, just completely green energy, that air we're expelling, just completely green, bright green, swirly energy. We'll bring the hands together in the Namaskar Mudra at heart center. Thumbs just gently rest against the breastbone. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Feel the rise and fall of your hands as you inhale and exhale. Imagining a beam of light coming up through your root, a beam of light coming down through your crown, and a beam of light coming in through your heart, filling up your entire vessel. With every breath, that light gets brighter and brighter. You can imagine it glowing a bright green color, touching every cell, every organ. Sending love to our entire body. Checking in with our body. What are we feeling? Why are we feeling? You can bring your mind to set an intention for our practice today. Something to bring your mind back to if you start to wander. Start by cleansing our energy field, so inhaling the arms up over the head. Exhale, pushing the hands down to the earth. Inhaling arms up. Pausing in gratitude, holding the breath. Exhale, letting go. Just moving with your own breath. Inhaling your hopes, dreams, and wishes. Pausing in gratitude. Exhale, pushing anything no longer serving you to the earth. Creating that space. Allowing that light to flow throughout your entire body. Feel the movement in your shoulders, down your back. Imagine a string attached to your crown, pulling you all the way up to the sky, elongating your spine. We'll meet with our hands above our head in the Namaskar Mudra, focusing on our breath. Take a nice deep inhale, stretching up nice and tall. And as we exhale, we're slowly going to twist to the right. It's a slow twist from the waist, then the belly, then the chest, then the shoulders, the neck and the head follow. There's that string attached to the crown pulling you up towards the sky, stretching your spine. Your left arm's pulling against the right knee for leverage, and the right arm is just propping you up nice and straight, allowing that energy to flow. The breath is massaging your organs. Inhale, arms coming up above the head. Focusing on the breath. Taking a nice deep inhale, stretching up nice and tall. Exhale, slowly twisting to the left. Again, it's a nice slow twist from the waist, then the belly, and the chest, shoulders, the neck and the head follow. Your right hand's pulling against that left knee for leverage, and the left hand's propping you up nice and straight. If you need to, you can use blocks or a blanket to hold that hand up. Making sure your spine is straight, massaging your belly and your organs as you breathe. Inhale, arms coming up over the head. Exhale, slowly bringing the hands down into Namaskar, heart center. Feeling the energy flowing through your fingertips. Preparing for a practice. Opening the heart. Connecting to the heart. Gently releasing the hands. We're going to bring ourselves up into child's pose. So coming up onto the knees, starting in the thunderbolt pose. We're just going to sit back on the heels. I'm going to try to keep the knees together. If you'd like to open your knees up, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to see where I can go here. And then the bolster is always nice to have also. So I'm just going to bring this down. I'm going to roll my shoulders back and down, opening up my heart space. As I exhale, I'm just going to come forward, bringing my belly, my chest, my forehead down to the earth, reaching the arms out in front of me. Engaging the arms. My hands are sort of pushing my body back against my heels, trying to keep that connection. And just focus on your breath. Try to bring your breath all the way down to your root chakra. Feel your arms engaged, your shoulders are activated. Now slowly walking forward, coming up into our thunderbolt pose. We're going to go ahead and bring ourselves down to our mats, laying down onto our back. Well, we'll start by sitting forward. We're going to sit on our mats with our legs extended out in front of us, bringing our bolster right up behind our bottom, lined up with our spine. We're going to gently, holding the bolster up against our bottom, we're going to gently lay back, coming into fish pose. We're going to keep our elbows bent, palms on the earth. Focus on your breath. Relaxing the shoulders, allowing the shoulders to fall around the bolster. Focusing on the breath, bringing the breath all the way to the root, all the way down to the tips of the toes. Feel your heart space opening. Engage those shoulders, roll them back and down, opening up the heart even more. On your next inhale, gently pushing yourself up into a seated position. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together into butterfly pose and then just curl the spine. Coming into butterfly.
head to drop towards the feet. Allow the spine to curl. Your next inhale, slowly sitting up. And then using the hands, walking yourself back onto your bolster, coming into a reclined bound angle pose. You can bring the arms up above your head, grabbing a hold of your elbows. Focusing on the breath. On your next inhale, releasing the arms, bringing the arms by the side, palms facing up towards the sky, and then bending the knees, bringing the knees about hip width distance apart. Focus on your breath. On your next inhale, slowly lifting up your pelvis, coming into bridge pose. If you have blocks handy, you can place some blocks underneath your bottom. I feel like I had this problem yesterday. Placing that right on the sacrum area, just sort of letting gravity pull everything back down. Twist your head either side if you're wanting to get a nice stretch in the neck also. exhale, slowly lowering yourself back down to the earth. Rolling to one side if you're using a bolster. Bringing yourself down to the earth again. Okay, so checking our alignment. We're going to bring our shoulder blades together. So going to pull the outside parts of our shoulders closer to the mat, bringing the tops of our shoulders closer to the mat. But it makes our lower back lift up a little bit. I want to try to get us as flat as we can onto the surface. So I'm just going to bend my knees, lift my bottom up, pull the meat on my bottom towards my toes, and just slowly lay myself back onto the earth. So now I'm nice and flat. I'm going to move this around. However, I just want to see what it feels like to have that complete flat surface. Now I'm going to take my left hand, and I'm going to bring my left hand behind my back so the palm is on my mat. The hand's going to go right in between my shoulder blades. So I'm just going to roll to the side, place my hand in between my shoulder blades. I'm just going to lay back down. My fingers are spread nice and wide. My hand is completely flat. And I'm just going to bring the right hand up above my head. Just focusing on the breath. Feeling that heart space open. The hand should be trying to go right up the spine, in between the two shoulder blades. Fingers are facing the top of your head. Focusing on that green heart energy. Inhaling, slowly releasing that hand, maybe giving a shake to your hand, and then bringing the left arm up above the head. We're going to do the same thing with the right arm, so we're just going to twist over a little bit. That palm is going to be flat, just coming up right between the shoulder blades, laying back over. Focusing on the breath, focusing on that heart space opening, just relaxing the body. Gently releasing that arm, maybe giving it a little shake. Now we're going to come into Banasana pose. From here, we're going to begin by sort of lying in Shavasana, lying flat on our backs. We're going to move the legs to the left and then the upper body also to the left. We can add a modification to this asana by reaching the arms over our head, grabbing a hold of the arm with the right elbow, and then we're going to cross the lower leg over the upper leg. So the right leg goes on top of the left leg. We're going to feel that nice deep stretch on the right side of our body. Focusing on your breath. Gently releasing the arms, uncrossing the legs, and slowly coming back to our mats, lying flat in Shavasana. Corpse pose. We're going to come into Banasana on the other side. So we're going to take the step out with our right foot, bringing our left foot next. And we're going to bring our upper body to the right, reaching our left arm over our head, grabbing a hold of that left elbow, and then crossing the left leg over the right leg. Feeling that deep stretch on the side. Focusing on your breath. Gently releasing the arms, bringing the body back to your mat. Coming into Shavasana again. Here we're going to bend both knees, and we're just going to come into some windshield wipers. back to the center. Feet are about hip width distance apart. We're just going to let the knees drop to the left side of our body. Allowing the feet to just fall where they will, trying to keep the feet on the ground, like not the soles of the feet, but the side of the feet. The knees are not stacked, they're just wide. Bring your hands to your heart. If you'd like, you can look over the right shoulder. Gently bringing your gaze back straight ahead, bringing your knees back in line with the body, focusing on the breath. On your next inhale, dropping the knees to the right side of your body, keeping your hands connected to your heart. Looking over the right shoulder. Release the tension you might be holding in your legs. Just let gravity hold you. Inhaling, gently bringing the knees back into center. Releasing the hands from your heart. bringing the feet up into the air, just gently reaching onto the knees, keeping your spine completely flat against the earth. Just gently pull your knees in towards your heart. Gently releasing the legs, bringing the legs down to the earth. Coming into our final asana, Shavasana, bringing the shoulder blades together, realigning yourself, making sure you're as flat as you can be onto the mat. Your elbows are touching the sides of your body, palms facing up towards the sky, absorbing all of that energy, that heart energy, life force energy, full of compassion. Coming into our final asana, the most important asana. Try not to cut yourself short with this practice. Really allow yourself to be in the space. Allow any thoughts to come to your mind, to just ask them to leave. You can come back later. Ask your ego to be quiet. Maybe focus on your intention that you said at the beginning of the class. Just completely allowing a wave of relaxation to crash over your entire body. From the tips of your toes, down into your ankles, up into your knees, swirling around the hips. Swirling around the fire of our lower physical chakras, igniting that spark in the heart chakra. You feel your breath filling up your lungs, filling up that heart space, that thoracic area of your spine. It spreads down into your arms, into your fingertips, completely over your head. Clenching your jaw, removing the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Just trying to bring your focus back to your breath, back to that green light we were focusing on. Coming into the final pose, surrendering to Shavasana. start to bring awareness back to your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, you can roll to one side of your mat using your arm as a pillow. When you're ready, you can gently push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. And keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to the Namaskar Mudra at Heart Center. Thumbs just gently rest against the breastbone. Feel the energy flowing through the fingertips. Bringing your mind back to beams of light we placed earlier, coming up through the root, coming down through the crown, coming in through the heart, filling up your entire vessel with bright green life force energy. You see that every cell and every organ is illuminating brighter and brighter. Bringing your mind back to the intention that we set at the beginning of our practice. Thanking your body, your mind, your spirit, and your soul for showing up. I thank you for sharing space with me. My soul honors your soul. I honor the space in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, love, truth, beauty, and peace that is within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are the same, we are united, we are one. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that practice and your heart is feeling warm and full of love and radiating light so we can spread to everybody. Raise the vibrations of our planet. Transmute fear and negativity into compassion, forgiveness. I look forward to holding space for you again. Namaste. Have a great day.